Hello viewers. So right now we will interview someone who is working as full stack developer. So what we will ask to him, we will ask to him about how to start career as web developer for beginner. So right now we are with Mr. CJ. Hello, Mr. CJ. Hello, he is on the top left, top right, sorry. He is working at Zuala as senior full stack developer. So I'm not only with Mr. CJ, I'm with my team members. So they are Yantini. Hello Yantini.
Hello.
Hello Bukti.
Hello.
Hello Lisa. Wave your hands.
Hello.
Hello Anggie. Hello and me Adi. So before we run out the time, let's start. And the first Yantini will ask something to Mr. CJ about how to start the career, the skill for beginner we should learn as beginner. So, Yantini, are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Ready. So, let's go.
Thank you, Kadek. First, what do you think are the first skills and beginners should focus on learning?
Okay, so for me, I think it's the important one is the soft skill. Because for soft skill, it's including communication, listening skills, management, and problem solving, even leadership and empathy. Because other than your working skills, right? I think soft skill is very important, especially for fresh grad or beginners. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. The second question is which language or frameworks would you recommend a beginner learn first?
So my recommendation, I would suggest PHP and also Laravel framework. Because Laravel framework is built in MVC and it's easy to pick up, it's well documented, and they contain starter kit for beginners to start a project easily.
Thanks for the answer.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Yantini. Good questions. And then, sorry, I'm lagging. And then, Lisa will ask you something. So, Lisa, are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. So, Lisa, take your
Yes, I'm
time
ready.
and let's go.
Okay, thank you for the time. Okay. Space when entering web development.
I think most beginners they lack practical experience, like especially managing servers, deployment, or hosting to production. You need to configure with the SSL or the connection things. So I think these are the biggest challenge that beginner will face when they enter to the web development field.
Okay. The second question is are there any common mistakes you see beginners make and how can they avoid them?
So throughout so many interns or junior that I've seen, right, the most common one that I saw, they are mostly shy to ask, and because they might think because I'm a beginner, I'm learning from my senior or junior, so they're very shy to ask. They're afraid to ask. Yeah, even even when they have a suggestion, right, they are fear to voice it out. They're afraid they might be wrong, and during requirement planning, they will always assume they are not they are afraid to clarify further. Let's say you ask them to do something, they will just do it based on what they think instead of trying to clarify further. So I think in order to resolve this, I think beginner or fresh grad should stand for themselves and speak up more. Yeah, don't have to be afraid.
Okay, thank you for the answer.
Okay, well done, Lisa. And then, who is next? Oh, Bukti. Bukti will gonna ask you too. So, Bukti, are you ready? Okay, okay, let's go, Bukti.
Okay, good afternoon, Sidi and Madi. Thank you for your time. I have two questions for Mr. Sidi. First, what kind of injection beginner including the portfolio to show their potential? So, team for projects, it can be any projects related to any scope, but the thing that maybe we as a recruiter would like to see is maybe there are API call or some connection to the database, dating or inserting data to the database, even features like email sending. If possible, the project can even be shown on production, meaning we can accelerate so like URL or even support maybe SMS, WhatsApp, or payment gateway integration. Yeah, it'll be a great project. Okay, thank you. And second question for me, how can begin start with a portfolio when they don't have work experience? Okay, so I'll share a story. So previously I did hire a not fresh grad, but he actually just finished his exam from high school. I think she's around 17 or 18 years old only. So she actually performed very well in her interview compared to others degree fresh grad. Yeah. So what I saw in her is her passion. So how she gained her experience is she always start her own project. Even among friends, she try to create something, a solution for everything that she can think of. And other tips will be you can also participate or create a freelance job. I mean, joining a freelance, create a freelance project, and also maybe joining online course and getting certified. So that should help on your portfolio. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you, Mr. CG. Yes, okay, thank you.
Thank you for the time, Madi, and thank you for Mr. CJ. I want to ask question for you. First question, how can a beginner know when they are ready to apply for their first job or freelance project?
So to answer this, right, no one is always ready for anything. So the first thing is you always need to step up. Yeah, just for example, if you saw any freelance or opportunity, just try and apply. Look at their requirement. Is it fit with what you have learned or gained? If not, you can try to improve it. Yeah. Other than that is we should always be ready to create a solution to any problem that thrown to you. Yeah. So I think stepping out is a very important thing to be ready because no one is 100% ready for anything. Yeah. Just try it.
Okay, thank you. The second question is, are there ways for beginners to gain real work experience even if they are not yet job ready?
Okay, so to answer this, right, like I'm not sure whether internship considered as a job, but yeah, internship helps a lot, especially for beginners to look at what skill they really want to learn or road they want to grow. And then that you can also maybe uh, go through some tutorials or even YouTube tutorials. Those helps or even joining current projects that from other kid projects and even joining deaf community on social medias. Sometimes someone will share some real life issue that's happening in real time, like uh, our friends down, what can we do? Yeah, so those will help on gaining experience for you.
Okay, thank you for the answer, Mr. CJ. Thank you.
Okay, really good, Anggie. And then I want to ask you the question too.
Sure.
Mister, my friends before asked you about the framework, skills, the mistake, challenges, portfolio. I want to ask you about uh, what keeps you motivated as a web developer, and how can beginners stay inspired during the learning process?
Okay, so personally for me, I like to create solution to problems. I like helping people. For example, when I see my colleagues stucking on key in something manually, or try to create something or tools that can let them process it. So, in order for beginners to stay inspired, right, I believe most beginner or fresh grad will face a learning curve during their first or second work. It will be because what they learn and what they apply during work might not be the same. They might question themselves. During my academy, I always score full scores, but at my work, I'm not performing that well. Maybe because it's the company's workflow is different from what the school had taught. But yeah, this is the learning curve that I believe everyone should go through. Don't have to be disappointed or upset on yourself because things doesn't work out in the beginning. You guys just have to keep trying and adapt to it. Yeah.
You're kind. You love to helping people.
Yeah.
And then the last question is, what advice would you give to someone starting their career as a web developer?
So my advice would be always finding your passion, know what you want to do. Because web development, there are a lot of different categories or even field. There are front end roles, back end roles, even DevOps. The reason why is Web3, blockchain, AI. You guys don't have to be afraid. Like, for example, today I want to become a back end, but after 1 year, I'm actually more interested in front end. Don't be afraid to change. Yeah, feel free while you are still young. Feel free to explore more. Yeah, find the one that really suit you. Yeah, that's my advice.
Really great. I think it's enough for interview session. I don't want you to. I don't want to bother you too long.
No worries.
So guys, that's our. Okay, so before we end the video, I would like to thank Mr. CJ again for the time he has put in this and the insight he has provided to us. Yeah, I don't want to bother you too much, sir. So I will end this video. Thank you very much for the viewer who watched this video, and see you next. Bye bye.
Bye. Thanks, guys.